Ruku, sorry, tries to equate tea and coffee with Muguka. I think in the English definition of drug, please, you will protect me, Mr. Speaker. He cannot claim that Muguka and tea fall under the same, under any circumstances. A drug, according to the dictionary, is a medicine or other substance which has a psychological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body. I did not hear Honorable Onchoke talk about illicit or licit. He just said a drug. And clearly Muguka is a drug. It's a sub. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Ruku. Do you consider cigarettes as a drug? Sorry? Cigarettes. Would you say cigarettes is a drug? Cigarettes. Cigarettes. Would you say that's a drug? You don't say cigarettes.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, according to the laws of the Republic of Kenya,
I've asked you a question. I've asked, would you consider cigarettes a drug or not?
Answer your question, Mr.
Yes.
Speaker. According to Article 11 of our Constitution, and according to Miraa regulation, which was published on 25th April 2023, Mr. Speaker, Muguka and Miraa are not recognized as drugs in the Republic of Kenya. And therefore, it is wrong, Mr. Speaker, for the honorable member to categorize Muguka as a drug. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honorable buyer.
Mr. Speaker, you know, Honorable Ruku has always used this idea of Muguka to win votes in his place. But I want to warn him, this time it will not happen. But I want to say this. You see, there's something called legislative mischief. Legislative mischief, which Honorable Ruku participated in to sneak a definition of Muguka in the definition of Miraa, you know, and used the regulations and sneaked in something funny there. But we're going to cure it. And I want to tell Ruku that this parliament will cure the legislative mischief that he did with his brother when he was in the ministry. But I also want to say this. The Honorable Choke, Honorable Speaker, he's reading about statistics from NACADA. This is not his statement. It is statement from NACADA. NACADA is the agency in this country that controls the drugs, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, Honorable Ruku needs to know that Muguka is not the only crop in this country, you know, and he needs to allow other people to speak on this crop. This crop destroys people in this country. It destroys young people. This crop is illicit. It is a drug. We will get rid of it from this house.
Thank you, Honorable Bashir.
Honorable Speaker, I want to support and acknowledge the statement by Honorable Onchoke. It is true that these are drugs that actually affect the lives of many people, especially the youth. It's known. It has been classified as a drug, especially this substance called Muguka. This is the one that is destroying the lives of many youths and people.
Thank you.
The statistics is there. NACADA has spoken. Even Ministry of Health 7 years ago has classified these things as illicit drugs.
Thank you. Thank you. The Honorable Mutuse.
Mr. Speaker, I rise on a procedural issue because I have listened very carefully. Would you protect me, Mr. Speaker, so that this is a debating chamber and not a heckling chamber?
The Honorable Ruku. Order. Honorable Ruku, take your seat. Take your seat. Honorable members, this, Honorable Mutuse, take your seat. Order. This statement, the statement. No, I'm not going to throw anybody out of Parliament this morning. This this request on statement is referred to the Committee on Education, and that's where the matter ends. The next statement request is by the Honorable Peter Mbogo. The Honorable Peter Mbogo. The Honorable Peter Mbogo. Go ahead. The Honorable Peter Mbogo. I already have referred your... Is there any member of the Committee of Education in the House today? Okay, can you go ahead, Honorable Gesario? 1 minute, Honorable Mbogo, 1 minute, Honorable Mbogo, 1 minute. Go ahead, Gesario. Go ahead. Honorable Gesario.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We'll give a response immediately after recess.
Okay,
That's
thank
2
you.
weeks.
Thank you. The Honorable Member for Mwatate.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 44-2C, I wish to request for a statement from the Chairperson of Departmental Committee on Labor regarding the unfair dismissal of Mr. Paul Mondoe Mzenge by Kenya Post Authority. Honorable Speaker, Mr. Paul Mondoe Mzenge was employed by Kenya Post Authority on 8 March 1985 as an electrical technician of staff number KPA number 88642. He worked diligently for 5 years and was confirmed as a permanent and pensionable employee after completing his probation period. However, on 3rd July 1990, he received a letter stating that his services were terminated